Okay, so this is gonna be a quick intermission. I already beat the game, and I was looking through my footage, and I realized that the footage for this puzzle had no audio. I don't know what happened. Sometimes it had no audio, sometimes it was crackling. And since I have footage for every other puzzle, I booted up the game, and I'm gonna explain what happened, because this was not a simple puzzle. Here's the thing, it is a simple puzzle, but I skill issued something very important, which is that these two receptors are both green. And in my mind, this one was blue, because it's behind two filters of a blue, you know what I mean, two blue gates. So it looked blue to me. And so, even though I honestly later recognized that it was green, I was still working with the assumption that it was blue, because that's how the brain works or something. I don't understand what happened. So, in a way, it was a blessing that the recording didn't work, because I was here for a good 20 or so minutes. And I ended up cheesing it. I noticed that I cheesed it because the solution was really lame, but now that I realize that both of these are green, I think that my cheese was harder than the intended solution. I am pretty sure that I see the intended solution, but I'll try to replicate what I did first. So, I first freed the objects here by turning this green, which opens this door, then turning it green here, which opens this one. This gives access to this. What I did was I brought both of the spheres out. Oh, it's not reaching. I kept this one open from outside with the red one. Then I exchanged this for the normal connector and kept the first gate open from here. There's a lot of traffic right now. Now, with these two, I thought this wouldn't work. Like, when I was looking at the ending, I thought that having these two spheres would not work. So most of my time playing this puzzle was spent trying to get, instead of one of these two spheres, replacing one of them for the addition device, which would have been able to solve the puzzle, assuming that this one was blue. And that seemed very difficult, so I was like, maybe I can do it with two spheres, even though it didn't seem possible. Because my theory was, what if I satisfy the first door with the normal connector, then the second door with this sphere, and then the third one, I just repurposed the same sphere by putting it on the very edge and hitting the last door. And when I envisioned this from outside, I was like, surely that's not gonna work, because it seems like cheese and something that they would have seen in advance and they would have prevented it. I figured it wouldn't work. But 20 minutes later, after trying to get this one out because I didn't notice that the last receptor was green, I tried it, and turns out that if you just place this one very close to the door and this one right on the edge, trust me on this, it does reach the last door. So that's how I solved it. Even though, like I said, I'm not gonna try to beat it the right way now, mainly because I'm about to go to sleep. But yeah, I feel like if I had noticed that this one was green, it would have honestly been even easier. I don't really know. based on what I remember that I was thinking at the time.